play his calm move and wait what these guys come up with.
Is that a meme? He says calm move and it's a very threatening move. Block with the queen.
Actually, yeah, like I don't see what his big idea is here.
Which is just buying time.
Right?
Yeah. Block with the queen. Then he needs to defend his queen or take ours. Yeah, just block with the queen.
You're probably right. Just give me a sec. I actually want to look at this.
If you have a better idea, then go on. Go ahead. It's groundbreaking.
It's got to be said, I'm having too much fun to actually play well.
I mean...
Excuses after the loss, please. No excuses before the loss. Excuses only after the loss.
No, we're excusing for our victory. It's like, how did we win so easily? It's for you. Oh, it's because we were having fun and that made it better.
I mean, is it excuses or is it premature trash talk? I'm like, I wasn't even paying attention, you know. No, I mean, that is probably... Well, okay, so here's the question. Like, well, okay. So it's not like we can leverage our queen without that move on the board, right?
What do you mean?
Okay, sorry. I said things that I know made more sense in my head than to other people. What I mean is...
I'm bad at English.
If we have... It's not like there's a straightforward way to activate our other queen.
Yeah,
having a queen advantage on this board is actually like an incredible asset, right?
There's also something else, which is that once we get rid of his queen, we can start thinking about using our queen to defend on the other board.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
this is going to move some complete nonsense.
I think this is a good move.
Yeah,
okay, what's he thinking? What's his response to this move? What does he want to do?
He's going to respond by trash talking.
Oh, that's a good play.
Yeah, you should zoom out a little as well.
Yeah, see, I think we still got 3 more moves, right? Yeah, here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got 3 more moves.
More like 2, but yeah.
Well, okay.
After 2, he can start intervening with other pieces, which is troublesome.
Where does he move this queen? What does he do?
Oh, he just takes our queen.
Is that really? I mean, I think if that's his play, then we've...
don't worry. You're thinking too much. It's fine.
All right. Tutor, it's in your hands. Let's go.
Oh, no.
No. I also accept responsibility. My point is that I trust you. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, there you go. He just takes it. Take with the knight.
Take with the knight, right? We're in good shape, right?
Not really. But take with the knight anyway.
No? You don't think so?
We're not in good shape, no.
Don't be such a pessimist. Come on.
The question is, what
can he do from that board to this board to fuck us up?
Just take with the knight. You have no other move. Let's see what he does.
I mean, you're right about that. I do tend to...
Are you going to take with the king?
No, you're absolutely right. I should.
Good job finding the only move there. Okay, so now we have to make like a couple of defensive moves here.
Someone wrote something smart in chat. Too bad we don't have the time for it. It would be amazing.
Well, no, that's not the issue. The issue is that it's his turn. So that's a very, very good intuition.
We're gonna play another calm move here.
We just don't have time for it.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is we literally can't move it here because it's his turn.
We just need Lexi to make a timeline that doesn't immediately kill us, and then he will be incapable of playing. Yeah, this was expected.
I bet you won't, Lexi.
Yeah, he's just trying to stop the queen mate. That's really quick.
I'm with you.
Can we affect the board? No, we can't ever affect the board.
We can't ever affect his turn. And so now we're in the realm of making sure that he doesn't have a move.
Many things are really nice here, right? Like,
concur.
We can take with the knight, and then we just have a really solid board.
We can take with the knight, and then his e-file is fucked, right?
I mean, yes, but we're also pretty dead on the other board, so we're going to have to just straight up sacrifice a
Well,
piece.
not
right now.
necessarily. It's not a thing. I mean, it's not like what's his response, right?
He's going to take, like on the top board, he's going to take our G or our B5 pawn with the knight.
We don't have. Oh, I see. On his
Yeah,
B5
so
pawn.
that's going to be that's
I'm
his
with you, I'm
threat.
with you, I'm with you. But my point is that we can whisk over, especially. I mean, we like queen B6 G6 defends that square.
You just remember that we don't have any more time travels. There are
I'm with you. But like, okay, so we make a move, and then our next move, like, what are his next two moves?
We need to
that-
attack something. We
C6
certainly need to
are in-
attack something.
C6 isn't a solid move. That's my question.
Sorry, what are you doing? What are you achieving? Like you're just defending.
Not this play, but my point is this: like, we do something here, and then because you wanted to address the fact that our b5 pawn on this board is fucked, right?
Yeah.
And so whatever we do here, next turn c6 addresses that, and it's not like he can capitalize on any whatever, like lost tempo or anything like that.
I mean, he
Right.
can do certain things, right? He can, for example, attack your knight in this board, in the bottom board, and he'd get the knight for free if we have to react, and he's going to get one more move on top of that for free. So it's not that pretty.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Are you saying I'm right?
Unclear.
We should start thinking about random sacrifices, but they don't really work.
Lexi, you would play d3.
Nah, that was clear. He was either going to play d3 or g3, but g3 didn't work, so he plays d3. The other move would have been... No, there's no other move. That's literally the only thing he would have moved.
This really sucks in terms of the new place, like the fact that it's b5 really sucks for us.
Whatever.
Wait, okay, so what's the... Well, okay, there's no move that... There's no move that prevents him from making a threat next turn.
Right now we should just take his pawn with the knight.
Right?
Otherwise, like any other move would have to be very aggressive, which can work. Again, for example, place our queen on top of his pawn on g2, or we can place our knight on a4, or sorry, h4. But knight on h4 does allow our queen to move to his pawn on, but it gets defended from the past, which is very annoying. Or not from the past, from a separate timeline. So I think overall we just take his pawn and then we either try to defend or wait one more move and then try to defend. We might just have to sacrifice a piece to displace his queen or something stupid.
Hold on. Thinking.
I mean, he's just going to troll us and like move his queen 20 turns back in time anyway. I'm joking.
There isn't anything to be said for like queen g2, right?
There is something to be said. There is a lot to be said.
Is it worth, like, can we, because I mean, what
You
are
cannot
we doing
take the
here?
rook. That's how you have to remember some things. You cannot take the rook after it, for example, because it gets defended from the other board. And there are other such consequences.
I'm with you.
Well, you
like,
can take the rook the turn after. You could take the rook as long as it's also your turn on the other board, because then you have a check with the knight. But as it is, we should just play something solid and try to react to what he does next time, because we cannot
I
properly
don't know.
attack.
The more I look at this, the more... Well... You're probably right. We should probably just take with the knight, right?
You all done yet?
Right?
Nah, you should take a coffee. Get a coffee, get a newspaper.
Alright.
This is chess. This isn't the whatever game people play on Bullet Arena or whatever. 2 minutes chess.
That's also chess. Just faster.
Separate
That's
timelines
like a
defense
joke
stop.
I
game.
think it's
One
yeah.
of the timelines catch up? No. You can advance from a current board to another board, but that means one less move. Yes, it's a move on both boards. You're right about that. Yeah, and it's currently his move on this board, so we can't travel from the bottom timeline to the top one.
Whatever. Let's just move.
How does he
Take this
defend
one.
Queen G2? Well, on
What does it threaten?
threat. That's the main thing, Anders. So like this, if you know, I mean, if the idea is like take the rook, you know, threaten taking the knight to wreck the king, but this rook on this board protects this rook on this board, or this space, I should say. So once this catches up, our queen is ripped in peace, and we can't deliver like a check here because it's not our turn. So do we just take this with the knight?
Yeah, just take it.
Right? I mean, look at this position. It looks great, right?
Yeah. There's only one moral of the story. Don't play d5.
That is how we got here.
So I just want to take a moment and tell you guys, you do realize G2 was protected from the bottom board, right?
Excuse me?
G2, the queen takes G2, pawn takes queen.
We knew that.
You know, just checking if you guys are alright. You know, this is a complicated game.
We just didn't think that you were capable
Look
of that
at this
kind
guy.
of thing.
Like, we miss one move and he has to point it out as if we're the complete idiots.
We haven't been pointing out all of your moves that you've missed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sorry. It's alright, you know. This still is very much a game.
No, it is.
While he's calculating his mate
It's
in
all
7.
good.
I mean, it's
all
got to
good.
be said. Well, okay, yeah. No, that's fine. Lexi does tend to miss that kind of move a lot in his games.
Don't
You
say
mean the
that.
one I just gave you?
Yeah,
You missed.
actually that.
Oh my god. Actually zero respect.
No, I mean, I'm not. I'm playing. Lexi knows how much
Lex
respect
says
I have
things
for
on 2 boards, not on 3. On 3 he'll stop saying things.
Yeah, I'm
The
certainly
question
starting
is,
to see
can we
things
even
here.
force him to go on 3 boards, or are we
I
just that
wanna
weak?
Just like keep making calm moves. I think I just keep developing. You guys have no attack anyway. I think this is pretty safe.
Yeah, we have no attack. Don't worry. Don't worry.
have an
It's
attack.
nothing.
But on second thought, I maybe go here instead. You know, just be a little bit.
Oh, come on.
There's probably
dude.
no need to, but you know, you never know. Just being
Come
like
on, dude.
somewhat safe. There's like no real justification to
Black
this
Catch
anyway.
Mr. Time. They are very easy to miss. You're right about that. Gem Seeker.
We're just gonna make
I
some
mean,
normal move.
evidently.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any threat
We're gonna wait till he locks this in before you say anything.
coming up anyway. I mean, they're probably looking at Queen E6, but it's gonna take a while until this is like an actual threat. They can take the pawn, but who cares? Who cares? No, I think we're good if we go like this. I think the queen is a check. The queen move's not a check. I don't think we're in much danger here anyway, and if we are, that's alright as well. But I think this is the best move anyway. I think that's the best move anyway, so let's just probably go for this. Let's go. If they got something, maybe they got something, but I don't think they do.
All right, Tutor.
I mean, this is pretty good news for us. He had something better, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're in a pretty tough spot anyway.
I mean, what do you think about this knight check?
That's not a check. The pawn is defended.
Excuse me.
The pawn is defended by the queen on the other board.
Yeah, by the bishop on the other board as well. But if that's his move, then we're in good shape, right?
Why? How is that a good shape?
Because it opens up e-file mate because this knight didn't get here forever. You see,
Well,
this
then
is-
we should compute how fast it happens. So our knight wasn't there before forever, but his pawn was there forever.
Here is the most recent where no, his pawn wasn't here forever at all, because when this was after he made the e4 move.
Yeah, okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. So we should compute how fast that is checkmate.
Okay, let's figure it out. So here, while Lexi's
Counting
here,
the time. Yes.
Lexi,
Count only the
don't
backboards.
distract yourself. Okay. So if we start from if we start from here where it's unblocked. Well, okay. Let's look at it this way. So this board, this board, this board, right? This board. This board.
It's hard for me to see you count. Like it's pretty much impossible for me to see you count
Sorry. Maybe we should do. Maybe I should just zoom out. Like.
Yeah. Like,
there we go. Okay.
because your stream is at a different time than.
Right. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boards are going back through, and we have to go 5 squares. So it's one move later.
Or maybe we should say like how much time do we have after knight takes to make this move?
So after knight takes, we need to stall one more move.
After knight takes, if we stall one more move. Okay, so hold up. Knight takes, and then he makes a move on this board.
Yeah, and then he takes with the bishop. Then if we try to play queen up, then he's going to like have to attack the queen, which is really awful. So he's going to have to play something aggressive.
What do you mean queen up?
Oh, sorry, queen e6.
Okay, you do mean queen e6. So how does he stop this though?
Well, he can try to stop it with the knight, but that's like mortgaging his future or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. So
yeah,
okay.
this is really tough for him actually. I like
then
this.
Next turn, if we go here next turn, then it attacks here on this board, here on this board, here on this board. Yeah. No, it's wide open. We have 2 turns to do that actually.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to have to watch out for
and he
time
has to
travel
get out of
attacks.
check.
We're going to have to time travel really far, and we're going to get killed by that, but it's fine.
We're actually really leaving ourselves susceptible to time travel.